So I thought I'd answer another question while I'm out on my walk this morning, and while Oscar's off eating seaweed and trying to find seafood. So a question that came in was, how do I stop my really smart dog from barking at the television? So we've had a few cases like this over the years, not many. So there's a few assumptions I have to make here, so I may not be correct. But first of all, generally the dogs just don't bark at the television. They bark at something specific that's on the television. So first of all, try to isolate what that is. A lot of the times it's animals. So any other dogs that come on the TV or any type of animals. Sometimes it's kids toys or kids playing at that kind of high frequency sound. So first of all, isolate that. So let's say it's when he sees other animals on the TV. So what you want to do is take a recording of a program that has the animals on it, and then what you're going to do is you're going to do some desensitization and counter conditioning. So what that means is you're going to go get some treats. You're going to have the TV at a really low volume, and you're going to play it, and the moment that you press play and the animals come on TV, you're going to feed continuously. So you're just pairing. The dog has to do nothing at this point. You're just pairing in association that when you hear those noises, good things come from me. Now I'm talking tiny little sessions. So play it, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treats, stop the recording. So do little sessions like that until you notice that your dog is not really paying any attention to the TV. And then you're moving on to the next step, which is you want the dog to think, you know what, because the animal is on the TV means that you're going to get something lovely from me. So the animal on the TV becomes a predictor, so nearly a cue in itself. So at this step, you're going to press play. The dog is going to look at the TV, and once they look at the TV and they don't react, you're just going to mark yes, and you're going to feed. This is a hard step because sometimes you might get some reactivity towards the TV, and if you do, look at your reactivity as a scale, and you're still going to mark yes at the lower end of that scale. You're going to do lots of sessions of that, and then on the third, let me just see where he is. Oh, there he is. On the third, the next step is you are going to wait for your dog to look back at you. So you're going to press play, the dog's going to look at the animals on the TV, and then because now they've got such a history of you marking yes and giving them a treat, and now you're withholding it, they're going to go, hey, normally you give me something, and when they look at you, you're just going to mark yes and you're going to feed. Now, generally people don't ask, I was getting a bit wet, I'm going to turn around. Generally people don't ask about advice on this until the behavior is pretty established. So I'm going to make another assumption that your dog has been doing this for quite some time, and now it's just got really irritating to you. So now you're looking for advice on it, and I can see how it would be very irritating. So you have to remember, you have to be really patient with it, because if your dog has, let's say, a year of practicing this behavior, rehearsing this behavior every single day, they are going to be really good at it. And I know I always harp on, but the first step is management, not letting the dog rehearse the behavior that you don't like. And if you do let them rehearse it, they're just getting better at it, which means when you ultimately try to change that behavior, it's going to ask you this way, come on, good boy. When you do eventually try to change that behavior, it's going to be harder, it's going to be more time consuming. So put a plan in place, do lots of little mini sessions a day, and then make sure that when you actually are sitting down to watch a program, make sure your dog has a stuffed Kong or something to really focus on, or better still, be in a different room. So you can be working on your alone training as well. So you're thinking, okay, I don't want my dog to rehearse barking at the TV, and also I'll let him leave the room and give him a stuffed Kong, but also that's also ticking a box of giving him some experience with separation time from owners, which all dogs are really struggling with now because owners are just there 24/7. Okay, I hope that answered your question. Anything else on it, just put it in the comments or a private message. Everybody seems to much prefer private messaging me than adding anything in the comments. But thank you for all your nice messages that you're getting. I think some people are really enjoying these lockdown lessons. But have a nice day, get out and enjoy the sun, check out this day, it's so beautiful. Okay, I'll see you soon. Stop if I can